Starting to get a little bit colder here, huh, than what you're typically used to, huh, weather-wise? I see the sweatshirt. Is it a little bit colder here than what you're normally used to?
No, I just put the jacket because
They want you to cover up your shirt?
I had to cover my shirt.
But it is a nice sweatshirt, though. It is a nice sweatshirt, you know.
Sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah. It's fight week. What's your excitement level coming in? You're main eventing this weekend. You know, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. It's a pleasure. It's a huge honor fight against Neil Magny, and I can't wait to step in the octagon and fight him.
And before we get to Neil, you know, we saw you here for the Contender Series, you know, some years back now. How much has life changed since that Contender Series to where you are now, main eventing here at the Apex?
It's changed a lot because it's 10 months, 4 fights in 10 months. I have been training so hard, and to be honest, I'm gonna fight Neil Magny Saturday, and then I looking for a fight in Australia, February, and then take a little break, you know, to take care about my body, my health. But it's good also. It's still I keeping training and fights is good also. But now it's time to I like to say think with my brain, you know, with my heart, you know.
Yeah, because you've been pretty active. The last few fights have been, you know, every 3-4 months. So when you say take a little break, are you talking 5 months maybe in between, 6 months, you know?
Yeah, maybe 4 or 5 months, you know, because I getting a lot of injuries, my feet and my back, my neck, and things like that. So, you know, it's good, make money,
Yeah.
fighting a lot, but now I'm after get the win against Neil Magny, I will be on the rank, so the fight's gonna be more, how can I say, hard
Yep.
to win, tough opponents. So it's time to take care about the health, about my body, and then fight when I be 100%.
You know, and you mentioned fighting so much within 1 year. We have a lot of fighters that are trying to fight 3 or 4 times. Why do you think the UFC has decided you're the guy that should be fighting so often? What do you think they see in you that they keep booking you for fights?
I don't know, because I asked for the fight because I finished the fights really fast. I think it's the main reason, you know.
Yeah.
I always finish the fight and then ask to fight maybe in 2 months or things like that. Ask to fight somebody when they do interview at the octagon.
Well, what were you when they called to tell you the Neil Magny fight? What were you doing, and what was your initial reaction when they gave you the name?
Bro, to be honest, I had a fight against I would fight against Handbrow, but 16 November.
Oh yeah, but in
Yeah,
New York.
New York, yeah. And I was really happy with that opportunity to fight in Madison Square Garden on same day of John Jones. But he say something, he posted like something he would fight me 7 December. I didn't understand why. And then UFC give me the fight against Neil Magny on the main event. And I was really excited. And on the day, my manager said the same day he called me and say, you gonna fight Neil Magny? No, don't gonna fight Randy Brown anymore. And I was like on the gym, and then he called me and say, hey, you don't wanna fight Randy Brown, but you have a new opponent, but 1 week before. And I was like, no way, I don't gonna fight 1 week before. And he say, it's the main event against Neil Magny. And I was like, of course, let's go. I was really happy at the moment, and it's a really good opportunity.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm sure fighting in Madison Square Garden would be something that you want to have for your career, but by them giving you the main event, that kind of softened the blow a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's better. You know, I think Randy Brown is easier fight than Neil Magny. He is much easy money, but you know the main event, we get the bonus to fight the main event also.
Poster.
More money, yeah, and also the main event and the biggest show in the world. I think is a better change.
Is that a fight, the fight with Randy Brown, is that a fight that you'd still like to visit at some point? Or if you get this win and, well, first, if you get this win, you feel that this fight should bring you into the top 15 if you take this win here?
Yeah, I'm gonna win Saturday, and then I'm gonna be on the rank. So yeah, I think it will be really important to get the win against Neil Magny.
And if you get that win, I mean, is that fight with Brown still a fight that you want, or is that in the back? Is that the
No.
rearview mirror now? That fight's gone.
No, I have no reason to fight that guy. I really would love to fight him, knock him out, and get one more bonus. But I gonna come to the rank, so it's no reason to fight somebody out of the rank.
Neil Magny, a tough fighter. He's very gritty in there. Tell me where he's dangerous and what sort of stuff are you expecting from him out there in the octagon?
I expected a really good fight, have a really good cardio. He have a really good strategy. Have a lot of fights in UFC. He know every point of the octagon. He have the guy with the most wins, welterweight division, the most fights in welterweight division. So yeah, I need to take care about his experience. He know how to keep the fight on the good way to him. So I need to take care about that.
Would this be the biggest win in your career, you think?
I think so. I think so.
And if you get the victory on Saturday, your timeline, looking at 2025, I know this fight could take you in the top 15. Do you think 2025 there's potential you can make it into the top 10, maybe in the top 5?
I think so. I think so. After I get the win, probably I will fight. I want fight 2 or 3 times maximum in 2025, and probably in Australia, and then 1 or 2 more times.
Definitely like staying busy, that's for sure. Yeah. Looking at Saturday, what are your keys to the victory? What needs to happen to make sure that you get your arm raised in victory?
I think I need to defend the takedowns and just do what I have been doing the last fights, hurting my opponent and making him give up.
Carlos, thanks for taking the time. You mentioned, we're talking about this gritty veteran. That name comes across the table, and you know who Neil is. Besides adjusting to that and acclimating, how much different has camp been for a 5-round fight, a main event fight, more media, more, the lights are brighter?
For me, it's not too different, I trained hard for this fight. I did a good strategy with my team. So it don't change too much. I don't think about now I'm gonna fight 5 rounds. So no, I just train to fight. Like when I do sparring, I don't do 3 rounds. I do 5 rounds and things like that. But for me, it's the same thing.
I'm sure for every fighter on their bucket list is to fight, like Kenny mentioned, Madison Square Garden, Las Vegas. But how was the talks like when you first known, okay, I'm going to be on this poster. I'm the main event guy. How was that when you talk to friends, family, your manager?
Yeah, I think everybody is happy. My team, my teammates, my family, my mom, my wife, everybody is happy. And I have been paying the price for the last years, working hard, fighting a lot, and now it's time to shine.
How great is it that the UFC recognizes that? A hardworking guy such as yourself, 10-fight win streak, which is crazy, and now you're on this main event.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. I see, how I can explain. I don't know the right word, but it's great. I think UFC, they give me that opportunity to see how much they can bet on me.
So they recognize you. They recognize your game. You're undefeated in the UFC. How do we stay undefeated this weekend?
Say again?
You're undefeated in the UFC,
Yeah.
Besides that 10-fight win streak that we talked about. How do you get the job done this weekend? Are you predicting a finish, 25 minutes of hard work?
Yeah, I pretend to finish the fight, doing the same thing what I have been doing, like feeling the fight on the beginning. It start to hurt him, and then when he get hurt, he think I cannot get hit for 25 minutes, and then he gonna try to rush, and then he gonna give me space to finish the fight.